This is the weekly horoscope for Pisces for the week of April 17th, 2023. And look at that. I finished before you guys could wake up. And then those of you who are in Europe and stuff like that, hey, good morning. I'm glad you're here. So anyway, show your love and support. I know my camera's crooked. One day I'll get a brand new camera. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I know I'm going to be fiddling with this camera now. And thank you for all my subscribers. I really appreciate the love energy. So be sure to check out Marie Moore Astrologer on the TikTok tomorrow because I'll be on there as well doing the daily horoscopes. So this could be a great time for business picking up on Monday. Some kind of financial windfall could be coming to you. But I feel like as quickly as money comes in, as quickly as it leaves, because you still have that stellium in your second house, you will not need to worry about financial problems at this time, but you need to be careful with your spending. Saturn is squaring Volcanus in your first and second house. You are curtailing your speech at this time. You can be working on the self and you're working on saving your money. Let me see. This is not the easiest time for you emotionally. So those of you who are in your teens, especially, this is a very difficult time for you emotionally. And I'm sorry you're going through it, but I know that everything that you're going through is there for a reason and is super, super temporary. I promise you. And then you'll move on to something bigger and better. Okay. And God is only showing you who your friends are at this time. So that's why you're going through all these these major episodes with the friends, because God's just showing you who's really there for you and who's not. Okay. So this could be, know that. So this is a blessed period, all right? Also, you're kind of like in a different headspace yourself because you got Saturn in Pisces at this time. Some of you are going through your Saturn return, so you're a little bit more of a loner anyways, and you do prefer to be by yourself, okay? Not the easiest time for love, either because love seems scarce, or you could be more alone at this time or wanting to be alone with this energy and wanting to be more in your thoughts. For some of you, Venus is semi-squaring Pluto, so it's not the easiest time for you with love energy because you're crushing on somebody and driving yourself crazy about the crush. And instead of doing something about it because you're dealing with your own insecurities and emotional hangups, you need to work on your self-care and self-love and your self-esteem issues at this time with this energy. Others in your life seem to be scarce. Let me see. Just simple things, certain things that once upon a time you like to do with this energy, like healthcare routines or putting on your lotions, your moisturizers here. So there's a new regimen with your health routines or with your self-love routines and what you do at this time. So you can be taking better care of yourself during this time period. For others of you, you're creating boundaries with your friends. It's not providing for you. If it's not providing for you, if it's not bringing you into a place of joy or positivity, or you don't benefit through it at this time, this could be with friends, love relationships, the things that you used to purchase and stuff like that, those things will somehow not be in your life anymore. So the universe is way of creating boundaries for you. So whatever needs to change at this time, go with the flow. For some of you, this could be like you not having enough money for Starbucks, right? So then you can't go to Starbucks, and Starbucks is it's good for you, but in moderation, and sometimes it for me, I can't drink 2 cups of coffee anymore. I can only drink 1 or else I'll get heartburn and stuff like that. And it's it kills me. So it's 1 a day kind of situation. Okay, so it could be something like that, so pay attention to your body because certain things just no longer apply or just are no longer going to be there for you. Okay, so this is the universe's hand bringing about, sometimes the universe will bring about restriction onto you because you need to change. So if you're not changing and evolving, the universe, we're kind of like a mouse in a maze. And then the universe blocks this exit, blocks that exit. So you can go to the damn cheese. Okay. So that's where it's trying to let you go. It's go to the damn cheese, Pisces. Ah, damn it. Pisces don't know where the cheese is. Hold on. Let me put this block here. Let me put this block here. All right. So on Tuesday, the energy is in your second house, the stellium. Volcanus is conjunct with Jupiter on that day. And Eros is conjunct with Jupiter. So there's a lot of conjunctions going on, and it's not well aspected at this time with your 8th house and your 9th house. So with the Pluto, with the South Node energy, this is change happening. So, and you have a kite energy happening with the South Node. So you have a lot of changes coming up on Tuesday with this energy for the better. So certain obstacles and certain situations may no longer apply in your life. This could be the straw that broke the camel's back, and what needed to happen for you to make certain changes in your life. So this is like emotional angst that are coming out. So you could be like crushing on somebody on Tuesday with this energy. And for some of you, this could be certain obstacles may no longer apply in your life with this energy. And this could be the straw that broke the literal back of the camel. And you're just not tolerating certain things anymore. And you're like, I had enough. And then you're doing something about it. And you're going to wish that you did this a long time ago. So you're really going to regret the timing, so there's a lot of lessons about, you shouldn't put things off. If you feel the need that you need to change, you should really trust your intuition. This can be a beautiful time for getting a job, or your finances start to improve this week. Volcanus is semi-squaring Venus in the 2nd and 5th house. You can be restless with this energy. Your sense of taste is likely to be negatively affected. You should put off purchases until another time, though you're inclined to spend rather than save now. While love relationships for some of you can be romantic, there is a tendency for one or the other to not allow enough personal space. Be extra careful. I can't talk. Be extra careful at this time when investing, okay? Do your research. On the 20th at 12:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon solar eclipse, which spends an hour in your 2nd house and then quickly goes into your 3rd house where you have a stellium anyways. So this is a busy time for you. So in the 2nd house, the money changes happening at this time. Careful with the way you go about doing things at this time. With Volcanus conjunct the sun, this is going to be, and the sun moving into Taurus on that day as well at 4 o'clock in the morning. So those of you in Australia and Asia and Africa will be celebrating the solar eclipse in the 2nd house for a little bit. Be aware of your things. There could be loss or theft happening, or you could be missing things, or just absent-minded. The South Node at this time is forming a fixed square. So change is happening here at this time. There could be some rules and government regulations happening. We can be hearing some stuff about China as well. So there could be protesting in China. There's a lot of self-realizations going on at this time. For some of you, this could be epiphanies, a great time to delve into spirituality with this energy. For some of you, your finances and your sense of values may be in a state of upheaval. What you own has deeper and personal significance than just being some kind of object towards you. For some of you, this is endings and new beginnings. You can be leaving a certain situation or certain relationships behind that may no longer apply in your life. This could also be a move happening. Then in the 3rd house around 5 a.m., the moon goes into Taurus. So this is a busy time for you. For some of you, this is a move happening. This is not getting along with those in authority. This could be justice being served. You may have to pay a fee, though, when it comes to dealing with legalities at this time, or community service, but not really jail time. If you do go to jail, it's going to be for a short amount of time, because we're dealing with 9th house energy and it's not well aspected, forming a fixed square. Okay, so the certain things may no longer apply at this time. I feel for some of you here, you are sitting on your hands and you're not so quick to jump into anything new. New opportunities present themselves to you. So you could be very cautious in whatever it is that you're going into. You're very slow on not to make any mistakes. Like, you're trying not to make any mistakes in regards to a situation. So you're trying to make sure you're reading the contracts, you're signing, you're dotting your letters, that kind of thing. Like, you're really trying not to make any mistakes or not to muck it up so that you'll have problems with it. So it could be a situation like that. For some of you, this is dealing with online stuff. For those of you who own your own business, because you could get scammed at this time. So you're not trusting certain deals that are coming through. You could be dealing with your career opportunities, and you could be banking on something else to come through at this time, or maybe you didn't like the way you were treated in the past at this time, so you're not so quick to jump back into an old situation. On the 20th at 4:13 a.m., the sun in Taurus, I feel this in your 3rd house of communications at this time. Very busy energy for you. Lots to do. For some of you, an emphasis on moving. North Node is moving into your 4th house at 5 degrees for some of you, so check your astro theme at this time. This is a good time for community announcements, promotions, neighborhood projects. For some of you, you're in a leadership position at this time, or you're just taking more initiative and just making everybody follow you with this energy. People tend to look for you for advice. Teachers find this could be a popular time for teachers. You can be running errands, and it could be a pleasant change of pace and positive changes happening with the kite energy. You could be ending certain contracts, long-term contracts with other people in your life. because there's some important communications coming through for some of you. And this could be good news in regards to a move, overcoming certain obstacles, getting a license at this time, or whatever legal documents that you need at this time. You could be receiving that this week. So this could be getting a loan. You could be getting inheritance. I feel the Sun conjunct Vesta in the third house. You can be nurturing your relationships for some of you here, especially with children. Positive time for communications. You could be having a better understanding of your feelings and thoughts at this time. For some of you, you may not feel the need to share your feelings, especially intimate feelings or very close or being very close relationships. You're kind of keeping more things to yourself at this time. You're very secretive at this time in regards to your feelings. You have more clarity. You're going to be delving more into your psychic abilities because you can be a little bit, you're a clear thinker with the stellium going on in your third house at this time in the sign of Taurus. So you tend to be a bit more of a clear thinker at this time with this energy. So your intuition is going to come out a little bit more because of it. On the 21st, Mercury goes retrograde at 4:35 p.m. So you can have real thoughts of deja vu. Your intuition is kicking in at this time. Your ESPN channel is working just great. You can feel grounded or connected to source energy. Many ideas and new possibilities run through your mind at this time. It's very hard for you to seize any idea long enough, so don't even bother because you're going to forget it. Your neighborhood becomes more interesting. It could be more lively at this time. It could be filled with gossip and rumors or chance encounters while doing errands. You may be the subject of a lot of detours while running errands. Relatives, siblings, or neighbors tend to misunderstand you. You often have a hard time explaining yourself to other people. You can be intense longing for something or someone. So emotionally, if you're not doing anything about it, it can drive you mental at this time. So give the brain something to do with this energy, or just while you're keeping it to yourself, give your brain something to keep busy at this time because you're trying to be analytical. It's the heart versus the brain at this time. And you're not trying to trust your intuition. Like, you're very slow moving when it comes to certain decisions that you want to make. And I do feel like it is in matters of the heart, especially for my male Pisces at this time. And you're not so quick to jump. It's like, I need more proof. I need this person to chase me, and this person's not going to chase you. I'm not going to chase you. Okay. I'm going to sit there. I want to be wooed, damn it. So if anything going to happen, I want woo-woos. If you're not going to give me woo-woos, forget it, And it's like, what's the worst that's going to happen? I ain't going to yell at you. I'm not going to bite your head off. I'm just going to say, okay. I might even say, yes, I am single. I am divorced. So why not? So, so it's like, male Pisces got to work on the head versus the heart at this time, okay? And not like overthink things with this energy, So that could be you at this time, and you could just be, making mountains out of molehills, and then it turns out the other person likes you. This is of you. This could be online dating for some of you, despite the energies, or something happening like that with this energy. This could be online dating for some of you. So I feel like, just be careful with that. This could be a boom, bam, thank you, ma'am, because Mercury's in retrograde. Take your time and get to know the person. For some of you, it depends what's going on in your chart. This could be a really long-term stable relationship. Sometimes we have that with the Mercury in retrograde, and because there's stellium and Juno and stuff like that. So it just means that you two have like a lot of soul contract. If you guys have a potential for a soul contract, but it's like you guys have like a lot of stuff to work on during this time period, okay? Alrighty. So the first card I come up with, somebody had a question. Okay, let's go with it. So for some of you here, you're not feeling empowered. You may have a lot of good happening, but you're not getting what you want in a situation. So you're feeling some kind of damn way about it at this time. For some of you, you may lack self-control with this energy. For some of you, I feel like you feel devalued at this time. And then when you flip it over, this is business picking up. This is feeling empowered and in control of your situation, listening to your own words of wisdom and advice at this time, having clarity on situations. For some of you, this could be a heavy energy time for you because there's too many planets in Taurus. So for some of you, this can actually cause bouts of depression. Okay. The star card, manifesting what you want. This is a beautiful time for delving into certainty between the fire and the earth with this energy as well. The 9 of Swords. Yeah. You see, this is going to cause bouts of depression here. Okay. So watch your emotional self this week because it's just too much earth in the chart. Okay. The King of Coins. I feel like for some of you here, this is creating stability. For others of you, you're very analytical in your way of thinking. You can be feeling grounded at this time. For some of you, you benefit through the men in your life with this energy as well. I do see like love around you, but I feel like for some of you, you could be waiting for somebody specific to come around with this energy. So it's up to you what you want to do with that energy. For some of you, you may feel like, maybe you feel like you're not worthy for some reason. All right. So don't think like that. All righty. So all you got to do is ask. You need like one yes, not like 20 of them. The Fool card, whatever you're worrying about is more in your head than in your reality. Okay. The Page of Cups. Oh, this bitch. Oh, Lord Jesus, Mother of Pearl. Okay. So I see dating happening at this time with this energy, but it's like in the future. Okay, so it's not happening anytime soon, which is fine because Mercury's in retrograde. Alrighty, the Three of Cups. I feel like for some of you, you can be more about your social life, or you can have like a lot of contacts with family and family and friends may want you to come out. For some of you, someone from your past, it's like a frenemy, could be coming back into your life at this time. So it's up to you what you want to do with that energy. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life can be changing as well with this energy. For others of you, the focus on home and family with this energy. The Nine of Coins, yeah, your focus on home and family. For some of you, this can be a move happening. This could also be traveling coming up. You're ending certain cycles in your life at this time with this energy. For some of you, your consciousness is going to be changing as well for the better. So this could be like dealing with like spiritual awakening kind of stuff going on for you this week. The Devil card, I feel for some of you here that you can be reevaluating your relationships. You can be dealing with people that are manipulative or conniving with this energy. So you could be feeling some kind of way about it. For others of you, it's like guilty by associations. And I feel like these people lie. So be careful with that. Also, you need to cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off. You're very intuitive at this time. And the problem is that you're so intuitive that you open up wounds that people are not over with. So what you feel is like play and banter is really you digging at a wound and then picking at it and being like, oh my gosh, it hasn't healed yet. Does it still hurt? Let me touch it. Let me touch it. Just like Scorpio. So you need to be careful when you talk to other people, because I feel like, you're so intuitive that you don't realize what you're saying to people and what you're saying is truth. And some people are not over certain hurts, and you're going to find that out this week. So I would be really careful. Cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off. The Hermit card, I feel with this energy here, you can be working on yourself. You have this great willpower. For some of you, you can be in hermit mode during this time period as well. You have a great level of self-control. The World card, I see traveling coming up for some of you with this energy. I feel like you can be receiving some much needed good news at this time with this energy. The Two of Wands, I feel you're very inventive and very original in your way of thinking. You can be coming up with money-making ideas at this time. I feel like for some of you, you can run across money-making ideas by accident with this energy. So this could be like happy mistakes happening with this energy, or this could be like working smarter, not harder during this time period. The Hangman card, whatever question I did not answer, is yes. The Queen of Coins, I feel for some of you here, this is love. With this energy. And I feel like for some of you, this is money coming in at this time. For others of you, you can be about joining a convention, an organization, and you can be making a friend in this group or organization, okay, is what I'm seeing here with this energy. For others of you, there's soulmate connection around you, but I feel like one of you has to get a divorce or ending a relationship before you could walk into a new relationship. The Eight of Coins, I see money worries, but then I see money coming in. I see you coming up with get rich quick schemes at this time, or coming up with money making ideas during this time period. I see you fighting over money with this energy for some of you. For some of you, you could be worrying about money, but the cards are saying it's more in your head than in your reality. So know that. Okay. The Hierophant card, endings, divorce, nasty falling out with somebody is coming up. For some of you, you could be dealing with a dominating male in your life that makes you long for loneliness with this energy here as well. For some of you, this is dealing with a group or organization, and you may get kicked out of it pretty nasty. For some of you who are teenagers, like I said in the beginning, be about bigger picture at this time. I know it's so hard when you're going through it, so I feel so sorry for you guys, because it's just, you know, everything that you deal with happens for a reason and has a reason to happen. And sometimes it's just God's way of showing you who's your friends, who's not your friends with this energy. All right. Or you're changing. I see you mastering your money situations. I feel like certain things in your life can be a bit of a process during this time period as well. For some of you, of course, Mercury is going retrograde. You have a stellium in Taurus. Hello. Okay. So some things are a bit of a process. All right. The Five of Swords, I feel like for some of you here that this could be you over certain people in your life. You just want to get away from certain people because you just don't have anything in common with them, or you feel like they're immature. But I feel like they may kick you out of the group too. So the way you're feeling about them, trust it, because they're feeling the same exact way about you, and then they're going to kick you out of the group. So expect that to be happening, and it's going to be really nasty. So I feel like you're going to be dealing with trials and tribulations this week as well with this energy. For some of you, you can be going through a nasty divorce, or certain friendships could be ending as well. You know, it could be a situation where they're like picking sides with the relationship. You know, I'm on team wife side, I'm on team husband side, that kind of situation. So that's what's going on there this week with this energy. Okay. So for some of you that's happening, and then for some of you it's for a different reason. Alrighty. So just go with the flow at this time. It's my best advice. I mean, it's not the greatest advice. I don't feel. I wish I could have better words for it, but you know, I'm sorry. The Six of Swords, I feel like for some of you here, this is moving forward. You can be going through it emotionally during this time period as well with this energy. For some of you, you're kind of like moving forward and kind of doing your own thing at this time, being like, F it, and not allowing whatever transpire to really affect you, and creating your own path, creating your own situation. So this is new beginnings coming up for some of you, and kind of like off doing your own thing. For others of you, you're very much in your head at this time. So your head is not the place to be this week. So try to give the brain something to do during this time period. The Sun card, endings and new beginnings are coming up. So this week brings about endings and new beginnings, mastering your money situation, taking care of your responsibilities, being on top of your work with this energy, and being a reliable person with this energy. Okay. I feel for some of you here, you're not over certain situations or past hurts at this time, but you kind of need to get over it. I feel like despite you not getting over it, you're going to continue moving forward. Okay. I do see recognition and success for some of you here with this energy. The Queen of Swords, I feel for some of you here that you're going to be leaving a situation. It could be a divorce, or it could be you leaving a group or organization. And it's not going to just affect you, but other people around you. I feel for others of you, this is a positive time for creating your own path with this energy and proving other people wrong during this time period as well, and kind of like off doing your own thing, creating your own business, and everybody thinking, oh, you're going to fail. Well, you're not going to fail. Okay. So this is a very positive time for you in regards to that. The Wheel of Fortune card does bring about a turn of events. For some of you here, this person's truth, this could be mother, or this could be somebody in your life that you don't necessarily like. I feel like this person could be going through it at this time. And I feel like their truth is going to be revealed with this energy. So they're going to be going through a lot of changes. I do see a reconciliation happening. For some of you, this could be a crush, or with an ex coming back into the picture. I feel like this person could be a crush, and they could be revealing their truth to you at this time with this energy as well. And the Page of Coins, I feel like it's a great time for business picking up at this time. I feel like you have words of wisdom and advice that others are willing to pay for with this energy as well. So a great time for life coaches, counselors, therapists, that kind of thing. Anything to do with communications, very good. A lot of coin cards here. So a lot of things are not going to transpire right away with this energy, which is fine. Mercury's in retrograde. And then this is going to be a busy time for you financially and securing the bag. And you have the mind and the money, and the money on the mind. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And tomorrow I'll be on the TikTok doing the daily horoscopes for Saturday. So be sure to check that out. Kisses. Mwah.